video, we're gonna do some journaling in my new journaling book. Yeah, if I come up with anything else, you'll see me again. If not, I hope you enjoy. Okay, scratch that. We're actually just gonna do a makeup tutorial. I use these every day. This is my favorite eyeshadow palette. I don't even know what these are, but I still use them. Okay, this piece was created and inspired by 2025's Christmas season, and I'm going to start off by explaining the title to you guys. Merry Christmas is supposed to represent how people are glued to this modern day tradition of what Christmas represents. Christmas is about giving presents and finding the newest trend to celebrate it. Let's go to a store that tried to cut its DEI but acted like we didn't see. Or actually, let's go find the newest labubu toy and get accessories for it. It feels like people have this distorted relationship with Christmas that they're tied to. LipsTick is a play on words. These trends of consumerism is like a tick. They're extremely damaging to the earth and us humans. Problems like these don't just go away on their own. They need teams to work together to promote solutions for climate change, raising the minimum wage, reducing the amount of plastic in products, and we have multiple ticks on us right now.
If they said yes, I would only come out of the house and they would see if you like them. But these were really significant job. I ran all the properties, the staff in the property, the management of the property.
On Musk.
I do.
And how did you meet Mr. Musk?
I met him, I don't remember the year, but it's going to be in 2010, 11, something like that, I think, if my memory serves. I was at an event for Sergey Brin, co-founder of Google, and not with Epstein, he was not there, to celebrate Sergey's birthday. And we were there together for, I want to say, 3 or 4 days, something like that in my memory, and Mr. Musk was a present for that.
If you guys would like to watch the rest of that video of Ghislaine Maxwell, that's over on the Rotten Mango YouTube channel. And my original plan for this was for Christmas, so that's why you see me cutting out those Christmas packagings, and why I thought about using the red and glittery sticker paper that I had. But my brain decided to take a different turn as I was trying to decorate for Christmas. I even have a holiday magazine, and I didn't even think of the true meaning of Christmas. What I thought of was consumerism. In these Ulta magazines, I saw so much makeup, and I just thought, this is exactly what Christmas means to me. Just an excess of junk. And it made me think about this video that I watched a while ago, and I believe it was called LipsTick Theory. Quite some time has passed since I watched that video, so I had to do some extra research on what this lipstick theory was. And I found out that lipstick theory is actually called lipstick effect, and it was publicized in 2008 by Leonard Skinnerd. No, I'm just kidding. By Leonard Lauder after 9/11, and how he had noticed the effects of his lipstick sales after 9/11. Here's a quote on what the lipstick effect is. Lipstick effect is a hypothesis that when facing economic crisis, consumers will be more willing to buy less costly luxury goods. And to me, this just screams Christmas this year. Like, I don't know about you guys, but this year Christmas just did not feel festive. I don't know. I didn't feel like I was in a winter wonderland this year either. In fact, today is Christmas Eve, and I live in the Midwest, and today the high was 60. To me, it's just been so hard to ignore these such obvious red flags, especially because if we want to talk about where I'm headed with this and what the lipstick effect actually represents is a recession. And it's quite hard for me to ignore because this entire year I have been looking for a job that I can stay at stably, but that just does not exist. And you can maybe say it's because I am fresh out of high school, or you could say that I don't have a college degree, or that I'm not in college, and that makes it look bad on my resume, but it's deeper than that. And I'm not an expert, but that doesn't mean I'm not still affected by this. But we're gonna transition and come back. There are enough clothes for the next 6 generations, yet 2 in 5 children in America are clothing insecure. How does that make sense? It doesn't, because it's not meant to make sense. Capitalism doesn't make sense. Monopolies don't need to make sense. They just need money. And not just any money, they need your money. They have money, but they still just need yours. And to me, Christmas is just another one of their games. I'm sorry if you are Christian, but this has nothing to do with your religion. This is simply capitalism at its finest. Or should I say the end? And I participated. I'm not immune to this. I still celebrated. It's just, it's obviously a game, and we are all losing. I even felt uncomfortable this year during Thanksgiving. It's a distorted holiday that makes you celebrate giving thanks and community, but when you look into the history, that's really not what it was about. Holidays meant for celebration don't work in a system that's meant to oppress every aspect of living. I hope everyone's 2026 resolution is to boycott, because I was truly baffled by the amount of people who just continue to participate in these companies who are so obviously ungrateful for you. And I acknowledge that not everyone can boycott every single company, but that's not even the goal. The goal is for these companies to understand that we are the reason that they even exist. And I'm not saying don't spend on yourself. I'm just saying take a closer look at who you're actually spending your money on. And that's the end. I hope you guys stay tuned for more videos in 2026. Happy New Year.